Hi guys, Pretty Alice here. I'm going to show you some books for Samhain, just some nonfiction books. First one I want to talk about is the Sabbats Almanac. This is from Samhain 2015 to Mabon 2016, so it's mostly for next year with, this Samhain. So I've got a couple things bookmarked. This is the Samhain page, and it's got things like it's got things like articles and feasts and treats, which has stuff like oven fried chicken, Irish whiskey cake with icing, stuff like that. And then it's also got, if I can get to it, crafts. Wow. There we go. Crafts. Like the floppy witch's hat, which it has a very cool picture of right there. So, that has a lot of cool things. It's got it for each Sabbat. Throughout the book, there's Beltane, a lot of different kinds of cool stuff. The next book, I don't want to spend too long on each one, so the next one is Halloween by Silver Ravenwolf. I know people have, sorry if I'm going too fast, I know people have problems with her. But I got this book because it was at Half Price Books, and I love Samhain, love Halloween. I've always loved it since I was a child, since before I was officially pagan. I think I've always been pagan, just, not officially before, I knew what it was and all that, but that's for another time. So this obviously has customs, spells, and recipes, but it's got divination and a bunch of different stuff. This is cool. Porch protection turnips. Thought that was pretty cool. But here is the table of contents. Search for Halloween. You can pause and read the little stuff if you want. Then there's Halloween customs and traditions, Halloween symbols and superstitions, Halloween divinations, Halloween in the kitchen, Halloween magic, Halloween, a time to honor the dead, bibliography, and index. I marked a couple things to show in here. So this is a couple cooking things, like the cooking blessing. Let's see, what else did I mark? All Souls Day bread recipe. Thought that was kind of cool. Harvest pumpkin pie. Then here's a Samhain protection powder. And the porch protection turnips. Cornhusker magic. That's not what I was trying to show. Halloween wish candle. Thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, that's that book. The next ones I'm going to be showing on my tablet because I don't have their physical copies. So this is Samhain by part of the new Llewellyn Sabbat Essentials. It says rituals, recipes, and lore for Halloween. That's what it looks like. This one has rituals, recipes, lore, divination, crafts, correspondences, spells, invocations, prayer, and meditations. I haven't read it myself, but I've heard it's really good. It's not a big book. It's pretty thin and pretty small, but it's jammed-packed with stuff. I've heard that it doesn't have a lot of the filler and the fluff. It just gets right down to business. The next one is The Witch's Book of the Dead by Christian Day. This one's about necromancy, spirit contact, mediumship, and has practical advice on contacting the dead. That's really all I know about it. I've looked at this book before, but I've only glanced at it. I think I saw it at Half Price Books once, and I sat down and read little pieces of it, but I didn't end up buying it, and I don't know why I didn't buy it. I probably should have, but there were other things I wanted more at the time, so. This is The Mighty Dead, Communing with the Ancestors of Witchcraft by Penczak. Some people have said this one's better than the Book of the Dead, which is Book of the Dead. I've heard a couple people say that, but, you know, that's just certain people's opinions. This one, I really don't know anything about, other than what it says on the cover. It's probably similar to the other one, but different, of course, because it's by a different author, different perspectives, everything, you know. It's by Christopher Penczak, though, and he's a great writer. Okay, this one, I couldn't find my copy. I looked everywhere, couldn't find it. So, this is Sabbats by Edain McCoy, A Witch's Approach to Living the Old Ways. I've shown my copy in a book haul I did. Mine's a much older copy. It's got a different cover. But this is what the newer ones will look like. Switch hands real quick. Okay. This one has this one's got one book. No. It's got one Sabbat. Sorry, I was like, what's the word? It's right in front of me. One Sabbat per chapter in the book. And, oh, well, I can't show you that, and it wouldn't show up anyway. And it talks about, yeah, okay. It talks about, I think it's got different rituals and stuff like that. I haven't looked at mine real closely. I've just kind of skipped around in it. And the last one I have to show you is The Simple Sabbat by Flora Peterson, which is a family-friendly approach to the 8 pagan holidays. This one has rituals, recipes, crafts, and is supposed to be great for parents. I haven't read it myself, but I've heard it's great. And of course, Flora Peterson is got her couple channels on YouTube. One of them is Charming Pixie Flora, and her other one I think is just under her name, but I'm not positive on that. She doesn't post on Charming Pixie Flora anymore, but she does post on the other one. So yeah, that's all I have to show you. Today I'll do, or not today, next year I'll do a video, probably next year. I'll do on next Samhain, not on Samhain, but you know, I'll do it before. I won't wait so late. I'll do a video on books that are fiction, that involve witches or are like scary storybooks, stuff like that. I'll do it early enough, like at the beginning of October, so that you guys have time to go out and get them if you want, because I know this is like day before Samhain and whatever. So sorry I waited so late to do it. I know I should have done it earlier, but I was debating whether to do it at all. And then I decided, yeah, I want to do it. But then I didn't want to put out like 8 videos on one day. So I was like, okay, I'm going to wait and do 1 video a day and whatever. So those are the books I'm going to recommend. Even though I think you shouldn't recommend books you haven't read, but still, I'm recommending based on other people I trust recommendations on some of them. So please rate, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and blessed be.